after winning World's Strongest Man, the most popular question has been about my stack.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait.
So I'll start with my bread and butter, which is whey protein. Whey protein, obviously, that's going to help you build your muscle. That's going to help you recover. And it's a really quick and easy way for you to get your protein in. The second thing that's a mandatory in my stack is my pre-workout. I need that energy when I'm going to the gym. I work long days. I have a lot of other things going on, and that helps me with the energy to be able to do what I need to do. Now, pre-workout is one of those things. I don't find it a necessity, but it's certainly something that helps you when it comes to energy. If you're low on energy, use it. If you're not, leave it alone, okay? Use it for those times that you're running a bit low. Next in my stack is a bit of weight gainer. Again, my schedule doesn't really dictate me to be able to go off, have big meals every day. So I get a lot of my food in a liquid form. That way I can drink on the go. Fairly simple, fairly easy. Now, the last thing in my stack, I don't have, oh, here it is. Creatine. I have said this time and time again. Creatine is the #1 most important thing that you need to get the most out of your training. And it's something that you can't get from food. This is one of the only things that I say, supplementation wise, every single person attending the gym should get their creatine. It's relatively inexpensive, but the first 5 seconds of any movement is performed with creatine because creatine has a phosphate molecule attached to that. That phosphate molecule cracks off, turns ADP into ATP, and ATP produces energy. Creatine phosphate is the fastest way to get that first 5 seconds of any activity, which is highly relevant in strength training. You gotta get your creatine in. So that's my stack, and yeah, I hope that suffices all the questions. All right, so I thought I'd show you guys my morning shake. It's pretty basic, not all that interesting, but I've taken 2 scoops of diesel. What do I got? I got mint chip today. I've put that in my shaker with some skim milk. We're gonna chuck this guy in the blender. Now I like to put it in the shake first, just to let that actually mix with each other. And pro tip, if you're mixing protein in a blender, everyone knows that bit where you've got the little bits of powder stuck on the side. This is the best way to avoid that. Then we're gonna go creatine. For me, I'd take 2 scoops, which is 10 grams. No, creatine, as I like to say, is the most researched supplement outside of whey protein with no adverse effects. The only adverse effect really is it increases creatinine levels in your blood, so your blood work can show up a bit funny, but if your doctor knows why, they're never all that concerned about it. Now, to those people who say, hey, you just said you don't like the protein powder on the side of the blender, but you put creatine in the side of the blender, just deal with it, okay? Just like relax, you'll be fine. So that's the basics. And then I'm gonna get some mixed berries. If I have one of the other Perfect Sports flavors, I might go with peanut butter in here as well. I might chuck some chocolate chips in there if I'm trying to get nice and juicy for the Arnold or for maybe Shaw. But at the moment, we're in prep for Royal Albert Hall. I'm losing a bit of weight, being a bit fitter. So we're going berries. Now, the beauty of strongman is precisely how many berries? I don't know, that many. And then, simple as that, we'll take that, we'll blend it up.
And you said that was 2 scoops of this guy here, right?
2 scoops. Yeah. We'll do a macro breakdown, which we'll put right here. Bing, bing, bing. That's my morning shake. Hope that provided you a bit of interest. I'm gonna knock this out. Then we are gonna do a bit of work. We're gonna head to the gym, not too long. So I'm gonna show you my pre-workout slushy, which is my second favorite thing that I drink. I thought I would show you my favorite way to make my pre-workout shake. So we're gonna get our water, of course. You're
Water?
exactly 7 seconds from my fridge. We're gonna chuck in some Altered State. About a scoop and a half, because I'm playing with another perfect product right now, which is iPrep. And for those who are trying to get pre-workout, but you're on a bit of a budget, iPrep is a great option. It has all of the basics, none of the bells and whistles. Essentially, it's vitamins, electrolytes, creatine, beta-alanine, and caffeine. All of the staples of every good pre-workout. So we'll get 1 scoop of that going. Lastly, anytime the weather changes, I don't know if you can hear me snorting into the microphone. You probably can. Deal with it. But vitamin C. Vitamin C helping with the immune system. I want exactly a half a shake. Not too much, because vitamin C, for anyone who's had it, is extremely tart and will make, I don't know if you guys get it, I get tinglies in the back of my jaw and I push on it and it feels like the tinglies go back into, like back up or something. It's a very unusual feeling. Let me know in the comments if you know what on earth I'm talking about, because it's a very distinct feeling. All right, then we're gonna go, we're gonna go cubed ice. Murph is amped for a bit of pre-workout. The dogs love ice, that's why. And now we have sort of like a nice peach color. It's like if a peach took a poo. And we've got a beautiful pre-workout smoothie all over my counter. Give this a try. Let me know if you crush your ice in your smoothies. But lovely way to be able to have a nice cool drink that will stay cold for your workout as the ice melts in. As I always say, and even as Perfect Sports themselves say, if you can get your supplementation in, or you can get your macros in with real food, that will be the priority. But when it comes to either missing macros or getting something, getting in your supplements is going to be particularly useful. Now, to talk for a minute about why I went with Perfect. Number one, they're free of any banned substances and they're third-party tested. Now, of course, it's not really all that relevant for us, but it is good to know that they have someone else checking their product for things that shouldn't be there, so you know exactly what's going into your body. Next, they're a Canadian company, and they produce one of the highest quality whey proteins in the world, arguably the highest whey protein quality in the world. They were the first person to do the New Zealand whey, which is now all the craze, and they support strength sports, they support athletes, they support people going out and, as they say, being great. So if you want to get the most from your training, these are the products that I recommend, that I use, that are in my kitchen, and this is the stack that I used to win World's Strongest Man and to win the Arnold. Like, comment, subscribe, become a member if you can. Keep lifting heavy, being calm, and we'll catch you next time.